Hey guys, Randy here. Just going to do a quick little update for week number 2 on Capecitabine and also known as Zolota, and then also with radiation treatments. So I've been doing them for 2 whole weeks now, both of them. With Capecitabine, I take 5 pills in the morning, 5 pills at night. So a total of 10 pills a day, which I believe is 5,000 milligrams a day, because I think they're 500 milligram each. Yes, they are. And then radiation treatment, I do that 5 days a week also. So Monday through Friday on both. And then I had the weekends off. Last week was my second week, and honestly, I'm hoping that it continues that way because it was so smooth. Really didn't have very many side effects at all. All of the side effects that creeped in on week number 1 with the nausea, the face tingling, all that, didn't have any of that this time. Like literally, it was almost like I wasn't on anything. So that was great. Friday night, I believe, or Saturday night, I'm not sure which, I got a headache though, and it's kind of continued on till today. It's Monday right now, Monday evening. Continued on till this morning or this afternoon. Right now, it actually doesn't feel bad at all. I thought maybe it was the Imodium because I was taking that, and my doctors that I met with them today, I did labs. Labs look great, by the way. So, I talked to them about that, and they said, well, Imodium usually doesn't cause headaches, but you never know. But I got thinking, and I was telling my dad that, they wanted me to kind of steer away from caffeine, so I've cut out a lot of caffeine. That very well could be where the headaches are coming from. In fact, I hope that's what it is. But today they've been better though, and I didn't do any Imodium today, so it still could be the Imodium. I don't know, but they do recommend I continue. In fact, they recommend I kind of double up on the Imodium because of diarrhea and whatnot. So other than that, it was really a great week. My hands and feet, I lotion up all the time. I haven't had hardly any of the hand-foot syndrome, if any. But my doctor checked out my hands and stuff, and he said that you can tell that I've been using lotion, and it looks great. So that's it on side effects, stuff like that, the experience. I had 5 appointments today, counting labs, technically 4. Met with the radiologist as well as did the radiation treatment, of course. And then I met with, it's called a genetic specialist, something like that, genetic specialist. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. And with a genetic specialist, basically, if you don't know, I didn't, they kind of, they take blood. So when I gave labs, I gave more blood so they can, they check the blood to see if there's other cancers or future things that we need to be aware of. It kind of goes with more of the genetics than environment. So environment is a big part of cancer, diet, environment, what have you. This is more on the genetic side. And he said about 10% of cancers comes from your genes. And sometimes you're born already. Like, it's not just something has happened. You were like destined to have the cancer, at least what he explained. You're destined to have it just from day one. It's just the way it works. So what this does is they will check my blood, and they recommend actually other family members too. So if you're watching this, especially with like breast and colorectal, something else, those are the what they really are checking for. And then so there's 3 different levels he was saying, and I don't remember all of them, but there's like 20 types that they look for in packet 1, another 20 in packet 2, and then in packet 3 there's like 40 types, but they're more newer. The packet 3 are newer cancers that they haven't really, there's not a lot of cases with them, but they still look for them. And it's kind of just a way of being aware, which I'm a heads in the sand type person, so I really don't like to know. On the other hand, I felt like maybe I should go ahead and just have them search it. And that way they're kind of looking at everything. And I've read books. Well, I read a book from Dr. Jason Fung called The Cancer Code, where he talks about how at one time we were like overdiagnosing a lot. And he was saying like, and I think I talked about this on a previous video, 80-year-old men, when people pass away, it's like they're in their 80s or 90s, there's like a huge percentage of those men that do have prostate cancer. However, they live just fine with it. They never knew. They never had to go through treatment, and all was well. So even though they had full-on prostate cancer, they were unaware of it, and they were able to live their life like normal. So that's what I was telling the genetic specialist. That is the name. That sounds right. I was telling him, I was like, part of me doesn't want to know, because if it's something that I could live with just fine, then maybe that's the better way. However, if it's something that does need attention, then, maybe we should know. And basically, we'll kind of go after we get the results. He said it takes about 2 weeks to get them in, and then we'll go from there. So hopefully everything comes back clean and we don't have to worry about it. Obviously, we know I have rectal right now, but this is for looking for other stuff. So that's that on that. And then I met with my oncologist today, and he was saying everything looks good. My labs look great. He feels like I've been handling the dosage of capecitabine very well. So yeah, that's really good. Hopefully, if you're watching this and you're on capecitabine, that you too are, having similar results. So far, we're doing pretty well. I'll have this week and 3 more weeks, Monday through Friday, and then we'll take a break. Originally, he said 6 weeks. Today, it sounded closer to 4 weeks off. But either way, it looks like there's going to be at least a month there where I won't have to do any treatment. And then from that point on, I either will probably go back on radiation and or chemotherapy. But we're really hoping, well, at least I am, and I'm assuming my doctors too, that when we do the MRI after the break, that the cancer has gone. That's the goal. So that's it for the official stuff. I do have to mention, and if this bores you, I apologize. I think it's really cool. So when we were kids, we used to play with munchie cheese. My grandma was like obsessed with them. She thought they were the cutest things ever. So she would buy these munchie cheese, and my cousin Heidi decided she was going to send me one. So this is a munchie cheese. It's actually kind of updated. It's got like the cool little hoodie and the headphones. And I told my cousin, I was like, oh, so I'm gonna be playing with dolls again or something like that. And she's like, it's not a doll, it's a collector's item. So I'm gonna go with that. So Heidi, thank you very much. I love you. And that's really all I got this week. Hopefully week 3 continues on that trend. And 4 and 5 and 6, hopefully. Thank you. Hope you guys are all having a great day, and I'll see you next week. All right, bye.